We're here at Chick-fil-A Cicero on 7916 Brewerton Road in Cicero, New York, with Jimmer Szatkowski, the owner and operator of this Chick-fil-A. And Jimmer, it was almost a year ago that you and I were speaking about this vision, this Chick-fil-A, what this was going to be. Can you believe that a year's gone by?
I cannot. It's a blur, to be honest. It's been the hardest thing, for sure, I've ever done, but also the most gratifying. So it's been, simply put, it's been the greatest year of my life.
And when you say it's been the greatest year of your life, what about this year has been so special?
I knew going into this that I would, have the opportunity to impact people's lives, but the number of miracles, literally, that I've seen over the last year. If you told me one of them 18 months ago, I would have been like, "That's amazing," right? And literally, they happen every day. The lives of people who are touching that work here, our guests, the community we serve. It's just been amazing.
Your vision when you walked in was what? Your vision after the first year, where do you see it at this point?
Yeah. My vision when I walked in was to use this restaurant as a platform to positively impact people's lives by creating remarkable experiences here in the restaurant and in the community. That hasn't changed. If anything, the vision has started to really become a reality. Each day we're given more and more opportunities to positively impact people's lives. Different organizations are reaching out. We're building partnerships out in the community. It's just that seeing that vision become a reality is incredibly gratifying.
Once again, here at Chick-fil-A Cicero with Jimmer Szatkowski, owner and operator of this Chick-fil-A, on almost this year anniversary. You said it's gone by so fast. You've been able to bring in team members here at Chick-fil-A from this community. What have you learned about Central New York and about the men and women in Central New York that have come to work here at Chick-fil-A?
Yeah, well, they've got a big heart, and I knew that going in, going out here in Upstate New York, but my experience, in terms of the people we've brought in here, the people that are still part of our team, is they have a tremendous servant heart for people. And I think what's happened is they've come into this environment that we have at Chick-fil-A where we're serving others and being intentionally kind to other people is so much about what we do, and it just brings that heart out of them. It gives them an opportunity to really show it to our guests. And it's been amazing to see. We have a wonderful team here.
Being out in the community, some of the places that you've gotten to help, I got to go with you over to the canteen and then got to spend a little bit more time with the canteen after that and everything that they've done in their mission. What can you say about places like the canteen as well as some of the other things that you've gotten to do? You've got to work with veterans and you've done so much.
Yeah, so as you know, the canteen's a very special place to me. It's a wonderful place for young people in our community to go after school, a place where they can feel safe, a place where they can, grow and develop, get coached, get fed, all that good stuff. And so certainly the work we've done with them has been amazing. Clear Path for Veterans, we had that program with the Syracuse Mets now, where all the proceeds from recycling that happened there went to them this year. I think even more special, we got to honor a veteran every month on the field, which was just a kind of like a life-changing moment for me throughout the season. And then, most recently, we're doing a lot of stuff at Gallisanos Children's Hospital, so I had the great privilege and honor of going up there on Christmas Eve to provide food to the patients and the families, and, what can I say? I'm living my dream.
Do you ever sleep?
I do. I sleep very, very well, actually. If you'd asked me that a month in, I probably would have paused a bit more and said not a lot. But, my life is evolving as the restaurant evolves. I'm not here quite as much as I once was, but I am here a lot. I love it. I love interacting with the guests. I love trying to make this place better every day. But I go home, I spend time with my family. They're my number one priority. And I sleep. sleep. I sleep very well at night.
Tell me about the family and how they've acclimated themselves to Central New York.
Well, my wife is originally from upstate New York, so she kind of knew what we were signing up for, although the winter has, she's getting used to it again. The kids, they grew up in North Carolina, so it's been a big adjustment for them, but I will say, they've settled in really nicely. My older son, Jack, loves Christian Brothers, played football there this fall, they had a tough season, but he had a great season, growing as an individual football player. And my younger son, Hunter, he's at Immaculate Conception in Fayetteville, and, they're both great communities.
And the final piece, you and I had the opportunity to have the vision realized with Cicero, North Syracuse, and CNS Athletics. We've started something that has really become something that I'm looking forward to every month that we get a chance to do it with, be it the basketball teams or lacrosse, ice hockey coming up. There's been a lot of football and whatnot. You have some of the athletes that work here with you, and the coaches have been here, and just what you can say about our joint vision of working with CNS and putting the student athletes, the school, and the institution, as well as the coaches, in a spotlight and letting people know who they are and what they stand for.
Yeah, well, first of all, those young people at CNS who participate in athletics, they're remarkable, so they deserve to be put in the spotlight. CNS is our high school here at this particular Chick-fil-A, and so anything that we can do together to help them, to help bring attention to the amazing things that not only the athletes, but the coaches who sacrifice so much, the administration, the teachers. So many people go into making these young student athletes great people. And those programs that they have, they're great programs. Any opportunity we have to honor that is just a blessing.
I've put them on the hot seat. They've put me on the hot seat. Who do you think's winning that one? Winning the hot seat.
Winning the hot seat.
Because you like when they put me on the hot seat.
It's the kids.
The kids are winning.
The kids. They have a lot of fun with that. So I'm going to give my vote to the kids.
All right, fair enough. That coming from Jimmer Szatkowski, owner-operator of Chick-fil-A Cicero, 7916 Brewerton Road here in Cicero, New York. A member of our community that we're glad to have back, and we appreciate everything you're doing.